What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Had the volume up.
Yep.
Sorry.
I thought that was me. I had to check.
Like, whoops.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Nostalgia Power, we're back finally after a couple-week hiatus there.
I feel we were just here like 13 hours ago.
We were actually just here, Phil. I mean, we're going to just continue back on into the football talk. That was pretty fun, though, last night. I don't know. I had a good time. Sitting around chatting.
I'm sorry, I missed it. I
thought you were coming on.
I had a stream. I was on a stream last night. A friend of mine, Bat Dan, invited me to be on a stream to talk about some movie related topics. So I was on with another guy, and
it was
pretty late.
That Bat Dan, is he? I didn't realize he made content.
Oh yeah, he's got a channel, and
we'll have to check it out.
He does stuff. You guys all have to.
What's his YouTube handle?
Yeah, this is Bat Dan.
Bat Dan's thoughts. I'll send you the link here. I'll send you a link.
So I was watching. He was on with you the other night.
Yeah, he was on with me the other night, and he's a good friend of mine. And it was, and that was, I didn't know. I was like, man, it's funny because people are always doing streams. There's always so much great content to watch, and you always have this. You always have these choices, and I jumped on, and it was a lot of fun. Here, I put it in.
Damien just brought up the Midwest Gaming Classic. Then you got to meet us there, Damien. Like we're expecting to see you. So I'm trying to talk Mike into coming up here.
Pretty close to that. At this point, Phil, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go. So I've kind of made my mind up.
And we'll hook up with Zod.
Yeah, we'll take a trip and meet up with Zod and. I think I swear Gotham City Arcade told me he was going there as well.
Where's he at? Texas?
I have no idea, but yeah, I think he's
in Texas.
He had made a comment on the one video that he was going.
Mick, what's that? What's that McDonald's in Bolingbrook? Mick.
Oh, geez, I can't remember.
We're gonna go there, Zod. We're gonna meet you there.
The new drink McDonald's that serves only drinks.
They got high class sandwiches too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna definitely do all that.
Where is the
Milwaukee? Right downtown Milwaukee. Thank you, Toxin.
No, I've never been out that way.
Cosmic. Why can't I remember that?
And Damien was saying, if you come to Chicago and you don't go to Galloping Ghost, you're gonna fight. Here's the thing, guys. There's a way that you can go somewhere.
Ooh, here it comes.
Better than Galloping Ghost. And you don't even have to leave your house.
Oh, good. Yes. Go right into this because I wanted to ask you about this.
I want to transition into this a little bit. I want to talk about this virtual reality program called the Arcade Time Capsule. Now, I do have a video queued up, so I will share my screen.
Sure. Yeah.
From another content creator who's much better at filming this stuff than I am. I don't know how these people film straight up videos while they're in VR. I don't know how
it beats me.
Are in VR. It's incredible to me, but this will give you guys and give everybody in the chat here an opportunity to see what we're talking about, because this is, to me, the answer that we've all been waiting to. We've all been waiting for as fans of this stuff, having all of this stuff in our filling up our houses with these particle board machines. You don't have to do that anymore. And you'll be able to play the classics and enjoy them and go up to them and literally play them. You're standing in front of the six player X-Men machine,
the greatest arcade machine of
choosing whatever X-Men character you want to play. I had so much fun. I beat Captain America the other night. I played Superman. I mean, standing up in front of that Superman arcade, Batman, lots of great games. Donkey Kong. I mean, this is an experience, guys, that is just.
And you cleared this up for me. This is not the Arcade Paradise VR.
No.
This is talking about.
This is from an independent VR creator who calls himself Half Deck, and it is literally one of the greatest experiences you can have. This is we're talking about an environment that looks and feels like an actual arcade. You walk in there, you got 80s or 90s music playing throughout, so you're hearing all these nostalgic tracks that you used to hear when you go to an arcade.
Yeah,
Johnny Blaze, you either need the link cable or you can use virtual desktop. You can use either one, and personally I prefer virtual desktop better because it's wireless, and it makes it easier for you to, because you can use your own controls. So you can use a controller or you can use an actual fight stick, whatever controls you want. And Johnny, you got to get the ROMs. You got to get the ROMs, and you can find that with a simple Google search. But there's a certain type of MAME ROMs that you need for this to get it to work. There's close to, I want to say, a little over 200 arcade machines on multiple floors, and Half Deck is adding more arcades. The next update will have even more machines. There's a ton of candy cabs in there. It's really amazing. Damien, I was really not. I was kind of I've always been intrigued by VR, and I've always had an interest in it. But this, to me, is what VR was invented for. This type of experience, because there's no way you can have all these arcades in your house like this unless
and even the new arcades now that are still around.
You lived in a warehouse.
Unless
you had a warehouse.
Well, I was gonna say unless you're my buddy Retro Ralph. If you're Retro Ralph, you can somehow have all these. But even he, recently did a video about how he downsized. So I'm gonna share my screen here so you guys can we can show a little footage. And because I've walked this arcade so many times, I can show you. But this is
that's right, Boston.
This is the Pasadena level of the arcade that this guy is showcasing here.
This is what Ralphie had said. The Pasadena location looks exactly like Neon Arcade in Pasadena, California. So maybe they recreate some of the some actual places. Yeah, go ahead, Zoid, if you can share it. I don't know if I have to do anything on my end, or if you could just bring it right up yourself.
No, I can share my screen and then you just bring it up.
Is it good to go?
Hold on a minute. Hold on just
you were showing the pictures and stuff you were showing about this. It looks amazing, and you have it for the Quest 2, you said, right?
I have it on my Quest 2, yes. And hold on just a moment. Hold on.
And Damien said he never bought a VR system. Which one would he recommend? I mean, I have the Quest 2 myself, and it's fantastic. I mean, I can't speak to like the PlayStation and that kind of stuff, or if the Quest 3 is that much better than the Quest 2, I really don't know. I'm satisfied with the Quest 2.
The Quest 2, I'm enjoying my Quest 2. I mean, this is fine. I'll probably eventually upgrade to the Quest 3, but
I think you could pretty much do everything on the 2 that you can on the 3.
Yeah,
right?
You can. There's some slight differences in certain things that are.
He's saying the Quest 3 is better. I mean, naturally, I would figure that it would be better.
The Quest 3 is better, but I don't know. 2 does the job. So for now, so I'm not, I'm not in a hurry.
You're content.
Yeah, I'm very content. Let's.
Yeah. So for those people that haven't seen this, it's insane. And you were saying, it's a little bit of a process and a little bit of work required to get it actually up and running, but it sounds like it's worth it.
Oh yeah. So you can go ahead and share it whenever you're ready.
It looks so real.
This is what we're looking at.
I know it looks real.
And when you walk in, you can literally see. I mean, the cracks in the wall. There's X-Men. This is so much fun, Phil.
Look, you got the old age machine right beside it.
Standing in front of this machine.
So how does it look when you're playing it, though?
Perfect. Like your eye level. Oh, it is so beautiful.
With G.I. Joe's right beside it.
Oh my God.
Look at that marquee. And Contra's beside it.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Like,
these are some of my dream cabinets right here.
And this is just one. This is just one floor. This is the Pasadena level, and it is got some nice
deluxe,
yeah.
Huh?
See?
Yeah, they have the Arcade 1-Up Street Fighter Deluxe in there even.
No, that's not the Arcade 1-Up, guys. That's the actual cab. And when you walk up to it, you're seeing the CRT.
Yeah, you could even tell the way that the screens look on the games.
CRTs. They are not LCDs. They are not IPS panels. They're CRTs, and they're dirty. You'll see there's some scratches on some. I was playing Rastin the other night too.
Now imagine being able to play this. I think I'd ask you this online. Like, imagine if this was online, Kate.
You said they were working on it, didn't you?
Being able to, everybody have their headset on, hook up, and you're walking around with your buddies.
Guys, multiplayer is coming. Multiplayer's coming. Hopefully, we'll have multiplayer before the end of the year.
Of course,
there it is. Turtles in Time. The purists are still going to say this isn't a real arcade.
No, this is the real.
The haters, you mean?
Honestly, this is more authentic than Arcade 1-Up.
Oh yeah,
because you're really in front of.
Especially if you can get online.
Am I the only one that likes the Turtles in Time artwork?
Well, I
don't hate it. I just think it's not as good as the original.
I mean,
great. Valid question, Johnny. Are they BOE or TN monitors?
We got to look from the angle. We got
to. They're CRTs.
She said they were working on something like this called Retro Arcade on the Quest 2. I think it was a beta back then. Yeah, I wonder if anything ever came of that. I'll have to look
you're talking about Neon Retro Arcade, and ironically, Neon Retro Arcade is where the guy that did this came from. He was a developer on Neo Retro Arcade, and he went off and did his own thing. And this is a lot simpler than Neo Retro Arcade.
Can you answer this question, Zed? Can you play it on Quest?
Yeah, I have a Quest. Well, wait a minute. No, I have a Quest 2. I don't know if you can play it on anything older than a Quest 2. I don't know. But I have a Quest 2. It'd be worth it just to get a Quest 2 just to be able to do this if you don't have one.
Oh, yeah, I would say so. Super Contra? Dude, I want to go to this arcade, okay? I wish this was a real place.
This is better than Galloping Ghosts, I'm telling you, because you're so immersed, and you will hear 80s music, 90s music playing in the background.
But does it have Doc Mac? Are
you sick of having issues with your
webinars? Oh, jeez.
Wasting time.
Is this a commercial?
Yeah, this is Dana from StreamYard. We always have, okay. Need to move on, Dana. For real. Dana from
Mario Brothers. Man.
Oh, and yeah, Mario Brothers plays flawlessly.
And you can add whatever game you want, right?
Well, no, he's building it himself.
Oh,
he's
all right.
Building all the
stuff.
So
you're playing what he's providing.
What he puts in. This is everything that he.
But you can play any one of these.
I mean, anything. Yeah. He's got all the heavy hitters. I mean, yeah, all of them.
Yeah, you got to open that. Christmas. Anyone that has Christmas presents that we haven't opened yet, we got to do it.
Yeah,
even those gift cards. I got to spend mine too.
A month has passed.
I've been sitting on some gift cards now that I think about it. Glad you posted that.
So does this one have to be side loaded? So that would be a question for you.
No, you just have to have, Linda, you just have to have virtual desktop, and you download it onto your PC. You download the program onto your PC, and you run it off of your PC through virtual desktop. You don't have to sideload anything. No. Or you can use a link cable.
Dude, it's like so realistic.
Galaga was so much fun to play on here, guys.
How creepy would that be if that door opened up? Like, you're
and like the creature from The Ring walked out. Like
you could see the dirt. You could see the dirt. You could see the dirt on the walls. Oh yeah, I was playing Superman the other night. There's
dried gum stuck to the side of the cabinets.
So when you play Superman. This, so like how close do you still see like the bezel and stuff?
Yeah, you're standing.
So it's actually like you're standing in front of it.
It's like you're standing in front of a real arcade machine.
So you're just like your hands are just doing this, like when you're playing, like you're.
No, you're actually using whatever controller or
so you don't use your hand paddles or whatever you want to call them.
You use the hand paddle for to insert your coin.
Yeah.
But when you're playing, you actually use either a controller or a deck. I like to use my Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I don't see how you would use your
because it's got half sticks and buttons. Mm-hmm. So you're
Look, there's so many. Donkey Kong, Popeye, Donkey Kong.
Can you see your hands if you put them out when you're in the arcade? Does it work like that?
Yeah, you'll see your hands because you got you got the
mm-hmm.
you got your Quest 2 here. You got your Quest 2 thing here, and you just click the triggers to launch to insert your coin and launch.
Did you bring your virtual tape measure in there and measure it?
Yeah. Oh my God, dude! You walk up to it, you can literally see like fingerprints on some of it. You can see like dust on some of them. Like it's really
that minor details like that goes a long way.
And that's the reminder, everyone, to always, once every, Mike, 5 months, dust your arcades off because, this stuff does build.
It does.
Oh, it's so beautiful, though, the environment.
Super Pac-Man.
It's the environment itself that is so like amazing. Like just being in this environment. You get lost in there. I was in there. I thought I was, and I thank God I got a battery pack for my Quest because I was in there. I went in there. I thought I was in there for 20 minutes. I came out. I'd been in there for 2 hours.
Really?
So it's very immersive.
Can you smell the smoking pizza? Probably.
You almost can. And the carpeting on some of the levels, they've got the purple. They got the purple carpeting. And
if the lawnmower man shows up, I'm out. Like
I'm gonna show you because there's more. There's more levels.
Yeah, dust off the Quest too.
I'm gonna show you guys I'm gonna show you guys another level because somebody else did a tour where it shows you different levels. I just showed you guys the Pasadena level, so I'm gonna show you another level here.
So there's different
different floors.
Okay.
Right now there's about 3 or 4 different floors you can go to with more being worked on. There's a couple that are
How does it work going up the floors? Is it like an elevator? You can
use you use like the teleport option on your controller, and it like warps you. When you click on the level, it'll warp you over to the next level. Hold on, let me find.
Yeah, Stock Chalk's saying they had a floor that's full of candy cabs, which you had mentioned. I don't know if you mentioned.
Yeah, the candy cab floor is interesting because it's a lot of games that they obviously don't have. He's still developing, or so certain
the look of the cabinet.
So a lot of the Neo Geo stuff is candy cabs and stuff, but he's eventually gonna make them the real Neo Geo machines and stuff like that. So it's really, really immersive, and there's so much that he did here. I want.
That's impressive.
I'm gonna show you guys the okay, here's the other floors. Floor levels 1, 4, and 5. Okay, because I just showed you guys the Pasadena levels, and then there's some other levels that are cordoned off. So let me pull this one up here for you guys.
Yeah, that's a good point, Tommy. Yeah, they should have. I'm surprised they don't have like a pinball section, or maybe they do.
That's coming. By the way, Tommy, that's coming. If you're into pinball, that's coming. I
know that you're looking forward to the pinball, Zod.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. If he puts pinball in there, I might partake. I might play Godzilla. I might go ahead. I'm not spending $22,000 on a pinball machine, but I will play it virtually like that. I don't that's fine. Why not? It's
I've played pinball, the Star Wars pinball on the Quest 2, and it's really fun. It's actually more fun than playing
use for controls, Mike. How did you?
You actually use your hand controllers.
Okay, you can go ahead and share that, Mike. This is the next. These are the rest. This is going to be the rest of the levels here.
I don't know, Zero. Like, I think that there's just something about going into a room and seeing, like, we're fans of what?
Look
like,
at the carpet.
See the cabinets.
Yeah. The candy cap look
something about that.
Yeah, I would have stayed on the first floor.
Yeah, you're gonna see all the
saying he got some gum. No, he's not. Hopefully, he's not eating in my shoelace. Should you sell all your arcades? I mean, may as well. Yeah, sell them all.
I won't. I'll tell you what. I won't sell the ones that I have, but I won't get any more because of this. This is really a
Stock Jock. Don't bring that up. Morning, Garage Gamer.
Stock Jock. No,
Battletoads.
Absolutely not. What's up, Garage Gamer? So here you go. Now you're gonna see some other cabinets that weren't on the Pasadena level. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Have you ever seen a Battletoads in person?
No.
Not until this.
Bucky O'Hare.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that in person either.
I actually seen both.
Can you use Glenn's deck with this? I mean,
you can.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
you can. You can. Whatever you can use, whatever you can connect to your PC.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden.
This is gonna kill free play arcades.
People, and I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people in the Discord have this are using their At Games Legends control deck to play this.
Really?
And you walk right up to it. Oh, it is so glorious.
So are you sitting down when you're playing this?
You can be. You can be sitting down. You can be standing. Whatever is convenient for you. But you just have to set up your area.
Yeah, for whether you're sitting down or standing up.
Yeah. You'll set that up before you go into the arcade.
The original Tecmo Bowl.
No, I don't think original Tecmo Bowl's in there. I didn't see Tecmo Bowl. Rambo 3 is fun to play in an actual arcade. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, wow.
Tetris.
You were racing. Yes, this is VR, Dave.
This is all VR.
This is a VR game for the Quest.
And a lot of these candy cabs are just candy cabs so that he can get them out there and have them in the arcade. So a lot of them are going to eventually get changed to their actual cabinets. Like he's a one-man show. So multiplayer is going to change the game. We're going to be done buying cabinets for sure. When multiplayer becomes
imagine 6 people standing around that X-Men.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do X-Men, Phil. I mean, the 6th player.
You're gonna have to help us set this up.
Oh, you got it.
Oh yeah. I'll be clueless. I'm about to get Hot Rangus out of bed and get my tech guy on it.
Playing Gunbird, and then you see the special topper on a lot of these. That's authentic to how these candy cabs are. The topper with some of these games. Yeah, beautiful.
Does that say Sega on the very top of the candy cab? And that above that little, it looks like a Sega.
Can you get closer than what we're seeing right now?
Yeah. You can get all in the face of the cab, Phil.
Really?
You could smash your face against the glass if you want to, bro. Truxton, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this is like.
Oh, that's a good point, Jay. What do you think about that, Todd?
I was just thinking about that because of the licensing, like the Sega caught my mind because then it made me like I was thinking about the Turtles and you see those Konami logos and stuff like that.
This is a guy creating this out of pure passion. This is his own, his own thing. It's an independent app.
Morning, right, Serge. But thanks, buddy.
Is there a fear that it could get shut down? I think that's is that the question?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it will.
Phil, Stock Jock made it. You need to get a Quest 3. Then you could when it's minus 20 out.
You could do your walk and talks from home.
There you wander around the basement.
If they could create this, they could create a Best Buy or a Target.
I walked around a virtual Toys R Us in VR the other day. No,
that would actually be kind of cool.
And that was a lot
of fun. 80s Toys R Us or something.
Yeah, was it an 80s? Was it a 90s? What did you see?
It was a 1980s Toys R Us.
Dude, that would be so insane.
1986.
I'd be trying to rip everything off the shelves.
Probably.
You can.
Time period mad that I couldn't. Toys R Us was
you can take certain things off.
So you could actually look at the package. Oh my god,
you can look at stuff. Yeah, this is. Look at that water fountain, guys. Look at the details here.
Can you play through Steam? Yes.
No, you don't play this through Steam. You use virtual desktop. Steam actually interferes with it, so you want to have Steam shut down when you do this.
Yeah, exactly. Saying.
Look at how this looks.
Crazy.
Yes, a USB controller will automatically do it, and and all the games are mapped.
You know what that brick reminds me of, Mike? Is that arcade we were at in Cleveland, Stock Jock.
Dude, I was going to say that earlier. With that X-Men, the one where we played X-Men.
Yeah, I'm getting vibes. Exactly. What do you think of that, Daryl?
Thank you for the super chat. I'm just going to say we need a PD7 walk and talk through VR arcade. Nobody's done it, Phil. Just saying.
Thanks, Zero. Yeah, we'll
thank you, Zero.
Yeah, thank you.
It's beautiful stuff. It's beautiful stuff, and I couldn't be happier as an arcade fan. I mean, this is what we're all about.
And here's another one.
I'm sure Phil would agree. This is what we're all about.
We're all about nostalgia. Anyway, even if we were watching a Toys R Us, like you said, in '86 right now, I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah.
And you're not, when you're in there, the atmosphere is so authentic. I can't stress this enough. How you're hearing like the '80s music in the background. You got your. There's a TV playing with some like TV show or something playing in the background. I think it's the Fall Guy. You got like all these different, the environment. Just walking around the environment is mind blowing.
Hold on. I'll get back to Johnny Blaze. Like, I don't know if I can make Tuesday. I can only do weekends. But Stock Jock, are you getting vibes from the arcade we went to in Cleveland with that brick? Doesn't it remind? What was the name of that place, Mike?
Oh, I can't remember.
It just
that was the first night we were there, wasn't it?
Yeah, the main floor. It just kind of looks like with that brick in the background.
Yeah, that's the one where we went downstairs and we were all playing Robotron and was it duck bowling or whatever that's called?
Yeah.
But yes, it's exactly what I thought of when I saw that, Phil.
Toxin and I and you and I think Biggie, we were standing there and this woman comes out of nowhere and just like bum rushes to the Pac-Man arcade and Toxin's like, does she understand who we are? We're kind of big on YouTube.
Yeah. We appreciate this game more than you do. Yeah, that big bar. Can you dim the lights?
When you go in there, you will just when you go in there, the environment will adjust to whatever you want it to. Trust me, it's phenomenal.
So what floor are we looking at here? This is floor 2 of 3.
There's God, I'm not sure what floor this is. This floor here is the majority.
It would be, Ralphie.
It would, but you're right. Anything Disney.
Ooh, Ralphie, I might have a date for Disneyland. Hold on. Now since you brought that up,
Very good point, saying, yeah.
I gotta look here.
Enter into the matrix.
Because you know how those reservations work like that. I forgot about that. All right, I'm going to Disneyland and DCA on the 19th of February. So I'm going to be there, and I think Universal on the 18th.
Thanks, Stock Jock. Yeah, that would be kind of cool without not having the multiplayer up. If they had just random NPCs walking around,
guys,
to simulate a crowd.
Guys, it's coming.
Pushing people to a drunken bar fight.
You have no idea. This is just the beginning, and it's already so authentic. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, dim the lights.
The All-Star games in Indiana this year. That's right. That's about the time for the All-Star. I remember that. The third week of February.
You need to meet my VR wife. Hey,
Zohar.
You might.
Zohar, what's up?
Stock Truck going to Disney World tomorrow.
Really?
Morning, Zohar.
What park are you going? You know, you can park hop at any
level
time
5.
Oh, look at that! I already see.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a
Street
coffee.
Fighter. All right, yeah, get some coffee refill. The old Pepsi machine. Look at that. Scarface on the wall. The original bad guy. Batman. Dude, I would love to have some of these games.
This is what it's all about. I mean,
because
walking around in VR in these, up to these cabs,
it doesn't even look like it's VR. That's the scary part.
And when you're in there, you think it looks real looking at it through the video.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Wait until you see it when you're in VR.
Yeah, you can't take VR and look at it. It doesn't do it justice.
Oh my God. When you go, as high quality as this looks, when you go into VR, you're going to be like, wow, I can see the scratches on the cabinet. I can see the fingerprints. I can see the wear on the T-molding. It is incredible, guys. I mean, you talk about detail.
I mean, the cabinets themselves look
beautiful.
The unreal. Yeah, they're unbelievable.
Perfect. Look at this, man. And the monitors are the right monitors. Again, we're talking about CRTs.
Me too, Johnny. I might drive to Zod's house so he could personally show me how to do this.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we're definitely
arcade one up. Might be in trouble after
here,
this.
Todd. Maybe that'll be the weekend to figure this out.
Yeah, we had talked about that Zod said that it's coming. Like, just computer people, NPCs, and online multiplayer.
Online multiplayer is definitely coming, yeah.
Oh my God.
So if you can get on Guardians, Stock Jock, I know it's like this whole like genie thing is just like crazy, but you gotta let me know what you think of that.
Check out what's coming up. Look at this one, man.
Oh, Prisoners of War.
You saw this live.
And they got rid of it. It's not at that mall arcade anymore. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, who's going to be the first VR arcade YouTuber?
There's a few of them, but there it is. There it is.
That's the beaut right there. At the end, he's going to say, psych, this is just a camera in an arcade, suckers.
No.
It looks so real that you would believe that.
Like, how did he do this?
I don't know. There are a lot of talented people out there. Look at that Batman one.
Batman is very fun to play.
That is a beautiful looking cabinet.
It's, Zero, the first boards, ooh, that Batman looked good. The first board was great with the music. Is as you go, it's kind of difficult. There was one boss that was like, oh my gosh, how long does this take to kill him?
There's
I get it.
Fighter 2 guy.
Look at that Pepsi machine. In the
I know.
background.
I pointed that out when you were getting coffee. I hope they show it.
So when you walk up to the Pepsi machine, when you go in there and you see the scratches on it, you'll be like, "Yeah, this is real."
That's if I could get a soda, but I don't know, Coke. I like Coke and everything, but
I think he's got a
that's
Coke
the one I'd want.
in
I
here
want that
somewhere.
Pepsi machine.
I think
Yeah,
he's
that
got a Coke
Pepsi machine looks.
in one of these
I love that
levels.
old Pepsi the logo.
Every beat 'em up, you get that. Look at Turtles behind me. It's the same type of thing.
Yep.
I know. Look at that machine. Is that Dr. Pepper? You see Dr. Pepper on the
Yep, Dr. Pepper. I'm pretty sure Coke is above
It's so detailed. You can can see the ones that are there.
That's the new wave. Like I'd get the Pepsi.
Yeah,
I like it.
So do I. New channel. Yeah. Dave and Buster's VR.
There you go.
Should go to Dave. I was going to do a wristbands required today.
This is actually better than Dave and Buster's, and this is better than Galloping Ghosts because you don't even got to leave your house.
Yep.
It's freaking amazing. It's freaking.
No, that's cool.
God. I could watch that all day. I really. I mean, I
know it's 3:30 already. We've been.
I know. Like I said, all the arcades that they have out there today, that they don't recreate that scene like that. Like these newer ones, very few do. Maybe like Galloping Ghosts and some of those ones.
The atmosphere is what it's all about.
Yeah.
As cool as it was to show you guys those videos don't compare to when you actually walk in there and see it, hear it for yourself. I mean, the walking up to the machines, it's like how I was like geeking out and freaking out at the same time when I first went in there. I'm like, how is this even possible? How am I even in here? How does this make any sense? And I'm hearing Madonna Borderline playing in the background while I'm in this arcade, and I'm walking up to the machine. I'm like, how is this even possible?
That's right, Mike. Yeah. Good morning. Nobody yelling at you, telling you it's time to leave. Yep.
And there's no reason, and that's the thing, Mike. There's no reason to leave. I mean, you're like, you're in there. You're like, the only limit you're gonna have is the battery. The only thing that's gonna get you out is
to
the
do what I
battery
did.
on your
wrap that extension cord around your arm so you can keep your headset plugged in.
That's why. But that's why you use the link cable.
Yeah.
That's why if you want to go in there and be in there all day, you just use the link cable and connect it to your PC, because the link cable will charge and will keep it connected to your PC so you can stay in there. So that's one advantage of the link cable. But I like to use virtual desktop, because virtual desktop, and I have a battery pack that'll give me about 2 hours or so of playtime.
Yeah.
And to me, that's good enough, because I'll go in there, and then when I need to recharge the headset, I'll take the headset off, recharge, go do something else.
Yeah, right.
And then later on, go back into the arcade in that same evening. And
so you don't get sucked in, like you said, and next thing you know, you blink and 6 hours have passed. And like saying, you're right. You look in the VR mirror, you can see Chuck Norris or Prime Hulk Hogan staring back at you. Like,
you know what else he's working on for this? He's working on consoles. So he's going to have a room set up where he's going to have like little consoles like Super Nintendo, Nintendo N64, different, and you're going to be able to literally pick up cartridges that you want to play and stick them in and play the actual cartridges on like an old CRT.
Yeah, so I'm not going to need any of that stuff back there either.
No,
sell all my arcades, sell all my games.
Just the empty walls.
All you need is
sell all my posters and artwork. Yeah.
All you need is your VR headset.
That's it.
And a good computer, and you're good to go, man. I'm at the point now where I say this is the revolution. This is the revolution in our hobby, because who needs to, and if these companies can't step up to the plate and give us what we want, fans like Half Deck will come up with a way to make it possible to relive the memories of playing these actual arcade machines.
Because how many arcade games did they show there that that there's a 0% chance that you'll ever see one of these companies do? Like that Batman cabinet or that Superman cabinet, like ones that are going to require big licenses, or like a cabinet like that, like X-Men, that that they're never gonna You're never going to see that in a home arcade.
I mean, Phil, I was intimidated when I walked up to that X-Men. I was like,
good afternoon.
I was like, how the hell am I even standing in front of this thing?
I know.
I
have only seen
the
that
beast
unlimited.
that, like, you remember? Is it just a huge?
It's a beast.
I mean, it's just such a wide view too.
And it's got the widescreen, and it's got the widescreen monitor, like it's got the authentic monitor. That
I wish we could have played that one, Phil. I mean, it was still cool, obviously.
Well,
to be
if
able
you want to go to
X-Men
Galloping Ghosts, I know they have it there. Like,
I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid.
Yeah, this to me put Galloping Ghost to shame. I felt bad. I was like, man, this is the way this is set up, and just the convenience.
You could hide your nerdiness, yeah. So
God.
MG, it was a virtual arcade.
It's called the Arcade Time Capsule, and it is a.
You have to go back and watch at the beginning, because it is literally that impressive.
Floors where you go in virtual reality and you can literally play all.
That's what they need to start
machine,
adding.
MG.
Yeah, the food court. Start adding. Yeah, the Orange Julius's and I can't remember the name of the pizza places. Were always in the.
Man,
lighting.
Yes. What is the name of that?
I can't remember. I can picture it.
The big slices.
Yes, I can't remember, but yeah. I mean, what's to say? There's no limit to what this guy can do, right? So he could add a food court and
I don't know, Ralphie. Ralphie, you got to experience it before you say nothing beats the real thing, because this is pretty freaking close to the real thing.
I think there's pros and cons here. I think this.
That's it.
Yes, thanks, MG. How does MG know everything?
I don't know.
This kind of holds you over. It kind of holds you over till you go to a real arcade.
Because those
look at
style,
it that way too.
Yeah, those style arcades aren't really that common anymore. Like back in the day, they were
as big as this that is multiple floors and is going to continue to have. But there's plans in place for more and more. Like it'll be huge.
There you go.
Zero. Believe me.
There you go. That would be a great late night Q&A.
I am going to make that happen. I am going to make that happen. I'm already following the guy on Twitter. He liked one of my tweets and reposted it already. I'm trying to build it up with him so that I can ask him, and when the time is right, I'm gonna send him a message and be like, would you like to join me for late night Q&A? Because this is just I think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never been as excited for a program, for an app or a computer program as I am this. This is just amazing to me. And the fact that it's so easy to do, that anybody can do it. Anybody can set it up if they really want to.
I mean, once you put it that way, saying.
Well, I'm in the Discord too. I'm in the Discord for.
I could not find it, Mike.
Updates.
Good morning, Mike.
I'll keep looking. If I see it, I promise I'll grab it for you.
And you need to grab me the Fright Features Ghostbusters. Don't forget.
Oh my God!
I went to 2 of them last. I can't believe they weren't there. Maybe 124th and Burleigh. Maybe that one today.
There's which folder do you drag the ROMs? You actually put the ROMs in a folder called ROMs. Imagine that.
I mean,
it's very
doesn't
simple.
get any easier than that, right?
And you will know what ROMs too, because when you download the program, you'll be able to download an actual list of the games that are in the program that you need, and it will tell you what versions of the ROMs you need as well. So you'll know exactly what ROMs you need to make it all work. Fantastic.
That Synergy place, Mike, is right across the street from where that Target is, right there on up at 124th. Like there's a lot of good stuff right there.
Guys, I'm going back after the show. I mean, I'm not even playing around. I'm going
don't
back.
Don't text me. Don't call me. I won't be available.
I'm going back after the show. I'm going to beat Ninja Turtles. I mean, and then I'm going to play Turtles in Time and play some more X-Men. And oh my God, that 6-player cabinet though, I can't get enough of how intimidating it is when you walk into it in VR. That X-Men is what sold me on the entire thing. because when I walked in there and saw how detailed that 6-player X-Men was,
quarter deck.
I was like, "This is."
Hey
That's
Pete,
just
what did you
one
work
of the,
today?
ugh.
Was it just treadmill? The Pepsi machine sold me. I'm not trying to be a smart aleck about it. It's unbelievable.
I think he's got a Coke machine on one of the floors too. I'm not sure which floor it's on though, but yeah, the Pepsi machine is
like the details, like the old style change machines, you know,
the
like
carpet.
all that. The carpet, just the artwork.
I mean, when you walk in there and
like
you look
the
down,
movies that were big during that time.
And when you walk in and you look down and you see that purple carpeting,
just running,
you're just like, my God, this is insane. Like, how the hell am I even in here?
Well,
I did biceps this morning, Pete.
Ran a half marathon this morning, huh?
I think I can pull up another video where they're actually where people are actually playing
Glarzilla.
You can see
what Ralphie. Yeah, I agree. I mean, actually, like but
claw machines, good.
We don't have
good point.
Yeah, they're not very common out my way. So for me, this is appealing, just to be able to pop on my head and go play some of these games. You know,
I heard Coke tastes better though, Sand.
Virtual Pepsi tastes better than real Pepsi.
Virtual Pepsi definitely tastes better.
When you put your quarter in that virtual Pepsi machine and it doesn't come out, you can shake it.
I just thought of those super rope licorices. Remember those? Like wouldn't it be?
Oh God, yeah.
They could.
Imagine
something.
Yeah, I mean, once he starts filling out the games and getting the pinballs and all that, I bet you, like I said, there's no end really. That's when you'll probably see these other little details like snack machines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. This is level 6. I don't think I showed you guys level 6. This is the other level because there was a couple.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let me show you level 6. This is really cool too.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is you could do it, you know, until then you start trying to monetize it or whatever, and then all of a sudden, that's when it all gets taken down.
Well, it can't be monetized, and I'm going to tell you why he'll never be able to monetize it because of all of the authentic cabs and stuff he's using here.
You know, Ralphie, just because it's new Coke, just because of the nostalgia, I'd go new Coke.
Of new Coke,
just for the luck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is all the games on level 6.
You ready for it, Todd?
Yeah.
So what does that say? Okay, that looked like a Coke machine, but it wasn't a Coke machine.
That's not a Coke machine. That's
Which level is Oreo Pac-Man on? We saw 10 different Pac-Mans, but you know what? We didn't see the Oreo. Did not see the Oreo Pac-Man.
Yeah, the Oreo Pac-Man is
that's a thing, huh? Oh, boy.
Yeah, I mean, in this level has a lot of candy cabs too. There's a couple levels that have a ton of candy cabs, but that's just temporary.
Different carpet. Look, you even got the little like table and chairs set up for after you just hit up the snack bar.
Yeah.
Now, do these candy cabs, I'm assuming they only have the one game on it that they show on the screen, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's whatever game that.
And eventually he may turn these into their own.
Well, like most of them are going to be their own dedicated ones, unless the game.
Hey, have a good day, Linda.
Thanks, Linda.
Good one, Linda. Unless the game originates in an actual candy cab.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. The bubble pool.
I was trying to find a video where someone was actually doing gameplay and not just showcasing the different.
Good question, Johnny. We'll look at Indiana Jones.
I know.
Is everything good to go?
Did you say that, Zod? That the controls were mapped out?
Yeah, the controls are mapped out, and it works. It uses a version of MAME. I think it uses version MAME version 10, I think. And you can use your keyboard to map controls if you want to make changes to the controls that they have. But default wise, your controls are automatically mapped as long as you use a USB controller that's connected to your PC.
Oh yeah, here you go. Tapper, Rampage. Looks like Galaga 88 right beside it. Yeah, these are all games that definitely need to have their own.
Oh yeah, and that's cabinet. What's great about it. They're they're in candy.
Like you said, they're working on it.
Right? They're gonna have, but these are all.
But you can still play them. Jackal, oh my.
Yeah, and you see the way he's moving.
Where's the cigarette machine?
Yeah. Where's the cigarette machine?
Where's the New Wave Toys cancer machine? Where is it at? Where's the cancer stick machine from New Wave?
There you go. Nice looking lady in her mid-40s.
I'm sure they got to have Atari Star Wars.
Not yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, where's Sega Star Wars trilogy?
See, that'll be another good one. See, that's what I mean. There's so much. Again, this is multiple floors. It's about, so far the arcade has a little over 200 games. And you're gonna end up.
I mean, there are very few that I can think of off the top of my head that I haven't seen yet. That are like some of the. Like Paperboy.
There's Paperboy. Yeah, and imagine when
wait till they get the handlebars.
When it gets its dedicated cab with the handlebars. Yeah.
Where's the restroom?
Yeah, in case you have to take a virtual dump. I mean, I don't know. You might be in trouble.
It's very. The thing I love about it most is that it's very, very satisfying. When you leave, there are Nintendo games. There are Nintendo games.
Yeah, I saw Donkey Kong, Popeye, all the Donkey Kongs, Mario Brothers.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
What did MG say here?
It might be.
We ever go to Trocadero in London? It was turned into an arcade in the 1980s and 90s. It became a Sega World. No, did not know this. Do I have the arcade carpet in my arcade? I have a small one. Yeah, it's like an area rug.
Everybody loves this carpet. I mean,
it is like that was one of the first things I did when I started putting my game room together. I'm like, I need to get some sort of a carpet, and
I love these little stools too, because Phil, when you go up to the little stool, it'll put you into a sitting position.
Really?
Yeah, they do have a Nintendo row. It was on one of the other floors.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah, we already showed that, but you can sit.
Yeah, that add to the authenticity. Go see that guy out back if you want the good stuff.
I mean, there's just so many games, and you know what this taught me? Like 200 games. Yeah, but that's right now, Dave.
Me too, Johnny.
That's the thing. As of right now, it's gonna be to the point. There's multiple, like I said, multiple floors, and there's gonna be way more games. This is just now. This is just the start of it. To have like over 200 games now, just to start off, it's super impressive.
Carpet needs various fluid-based stains.
Oh my god! Yes.
You mean like your spilled virtual Pepsi, right? Yeah, we probably will have to rename this episode, and that's okay. This is a lot cooler, I think, than what we were going to get into. I mean, unless you guys want to talk about Pogs, but
wow. I threw T-Rex from Power Rangers on that thumbnail. For
well, we'll save all that content for another time. This is a lot cooler.
Unbelievable.
I'm with Johnny. I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to figure all this out and realize my computer's not good enough to handle it.
I've seen enough. I need to.
That's it. I'm done. I'm committed now.
Experience this.
I'll pay whatever it takes. Mike Moonwalker.
It actually doesn't cost a lot. Here's the thing. If you have a Quest 2 or a Quest 3, you've already got half of what you need. If you have a decent computer, you're good.
Well,
and
we did.
Why even go for the Nova Blast right now? Like, I know they're going to change these over, but look at all these candy caps. Like, this is what you could do.
Well, some of these games are actually some of these games are actually native to candy caps. So the ones that are native to candy caps will stay candy caps. So you'll still have candy caps, but the ones that have dedicated cabinets will be dedicated cabinets. So it's, I mean, Personally, I love it, and I just love the authenticity of the monitors too, and it's so great. Like, yeah, I mean,
best by looking at a Quest 3. He'll just brush right past the arcade 1-ups, right to the VR.
He's like, I'm finally
anymore.
Buy the Quest 3.
Yeah, we might go back to Target. I know they had some new ones.
You got those points, right,
guys? No, I'm telling you. You have until the 31st. Spend $150, get 15 circle dollars.
Yeah. I don't know, Johnny. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the original material was. Something about Black Trailer Optimus Prime. I don't know.
In the hunt. Like that. Look at how authentic that garbage can looks. When you go by there and you look at that garbage can, like Cotton.
Ralphie.
I love Cotton. That's a fun game too. I want an authentic.
He's one of those somewhere and it didn't open. Can you use a Rift? I'm assuming a Rift is a.
We got trivia. We'll do trivia after commercial break.
Yeah, you can use. You can actually use a Rift. You can actually use a Rift. There's a lot of virtual reality headsets you can use.
There you go, quarter deck.
What do you have anything to put it towards, or are you just paying the $3.99? Do you have any points?
I want somebody to have balls and build the six button X-Men, man. Build that behemoth.
They're just not going to drop that to $349. I thought there was a chance that you could get that for $350. You know, $399. They're not budging. Hey, Danny.
Morning, Cornercade.
What's up, Danny? Yeah, this is to me. You just the environment alone. You're
two-player X-Men.
Okay.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, Fox did build the 6-player.
And I was going to say that, like, you could always mod. We have X-Men. Like, we could always turn ours into a 6-player too. Like,
and I guarantee you, if you wanted the actual shape, which, in the look, I guarantee you can find the dimensions online and literally just build it.
Or we could just ask G.I. Joel to do it. We could just pay him, right?
That's a better idea. It would be a lot better than probably what I could come up with myself.
Ooh, fill us in. Danny,
looking at two-player options, huh? Yeah, that's right. He used the PS3. That's right. It was the PS3 version of X-Men, which is exactly the same. But yeah, I think that's like a one of a kind. Somebody's at my door.
Do you have Carpenter over today?
Guess
no, it's my kid upstairs.
Somebody's bringing you the VR stuff you're gonna need.
Oh, that would be great.
Having it delivered, undercover cops.
Where are you finding the X-Men from, Danny?
They're knocking on the door.
Can you guys hear that? Joe is witness. The housekeeping.
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
Are you done
yet? Almost, buddy. Soon. What's the matter? You all right? Okay. So he gets all shy whenever he gets on camera. So is this the last?
I was there last night. I didn't see X-Men there anymore.
Yeah, I wish when we were in Cleveland that we were able to play the 6-player X-Men. They said I haven't seen one of those, and it's been a long time. I think I had mentioned it before that the arcade, the one arcade we used to go to as kids all the time, just happened to have that version. So that was the one that I was most familiar with. I didn't even know for the longest time that they had made another X-Men version that wasn't the 6-player.
So I played the 4-player the most. It was always
I didn't even know. I thought they were all. Look, the WWF was at WrestleFest, at WrestleMania.
Yeah, there was absolutely no NBA Jam Deluxe footage anywhere, guys. Like, I was surprised, but you know what? Zod brought up a good point about NBA Jam. Is everyone's got it. Whether you have that countercade over here or the OG or Shaq Jam, it's a tough. That unfortunately for Arcade One Up is a tough sell for them because we all have put so much into our NBA jams. I mean, Mike, what have you done to yours? Have you changed out the marquee or anything? Or?
No, actually, I haven't done anything to it yet, which is
you
surprising because I've changed marquees and I've added light up coin doors to them. But the only reason I didn't do that to that one yet because I thought to myself that I would probably end up upgrading it. That's the only thing that's held me. Like X-Men, I added different stuff to it, because I figured I will never end up.
I mean, you have
here's some gameplay. Here's some
desire
footage,
to get another NBA Jam. Do you?
Never say never. Yeah, I mean, the right deal comes along. I mean, it does what it needs to do at this point.
We're doing NBA Jam tonight, Ralphie. I know what Tommy was in.
They only had Reggie Miller, man. That disappoints me.
It's another NBA Jam.
That was my guy back in the day.
Here's some gameplay footage, guys.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Click on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can part with this one, Damien. Like it's part of the background. Plus, I got that stand.
Well, yeah, right.
I don't need it. We don't need any of this stuff, but we keep buying it anyways.
My God, look at that. Like, if you didn't tell me this was VR, I probably wouldn't even suspect that it was.
Look how clear this is.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's really crazy.
Like the way that screen is set back in there like that.
I'll try, Ralphie. We're going to have fun tonight.
Oh, Ralphie, he's starting to smack talking already.
I almost put my Lakers hat on for you, Ralphie. Yesterday, Ralphie reminded me it was the anniversary. It was 4 years Kobe Bryant.
There you go.
And his daughter passed away. Like, can you believe that?
4 years when? Just recently?
Yesterday, as of yesterday.
No
like,
way.
Look how
that was
fast.
4 years ago.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, it's the Matrix. Yeah.
I mean, look at Donkey Kong. I mean, come on, guys. See, look, all the things you can use. MetaQuest 2, 3, HTC Vive Pro, Pro 2, Pico, Neo 3, and basically any compatible VR headset, PC compatible headset.
I don't have a red card, Stockjock. I just I only do the 1% right now.
Yeah, this would
but I'm sure that would work. I mean, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they take all that? I don't think there's any restrictions on coupons.
This would I'd be wearing my headset all the time.
I think when this becomes multiplayer, people are just going to do away with reality altogether.
I mean,
because I want to build up other cards, guys.
PC requirements, guys.
I have like this modem, like on how to generate all these arcades, and I still get points at Target, but I also get points on something else that I use when I buy from Target. So
can you move the cabs around? No, probably not. Right?
The cabs are where they are. Because it's all one build. You don't have to worry about any of that. You just go in there and enjoy the cabinet.
MG. Get roasted for not having this red card.
He just inserted a coin. Check it out. Now he's going to play. There you go. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, it's so clear. It's unreal.
Look at them. Look at that monitor.
Yep.
Monitor, guys.
That's very, very impressive. Yeah, you need to talk to this guy, Zod.
Oh my God, it's gonna be my life's mission over the next couple of months because we gotta get him on.
BOE, that's right.
Get him on.
Can you vandalize the Qbert and Robotron cabs? Why those two specifically?
Qbert and Robotron.
I didn't see Robotron, huh?
I don't think Qbert and Robotron are in here yet.
No, or Qbert.
But this does show, kind of how you move around a little bit. He's showing here, see, that's kind of how you move, how you choose.
There's the Coke machine.
So where to go? Yeah, the Coke machine was there. Yeah, there was the Coke. Now he says Mortal Kombat 2 crashes, but Mortal Kombat 2 doesn't crash. Mortal Kombat 2 actually plays, but it's not Mortal Kombat 2. It's Mortal Kombat 1 in a Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet. So he's going to fix that.
Well,
but it does work.
I'm going to go to a commercial real quick, even though the commercial is not going to make sense because it was put together based on our previous original subject matter. So
yeah, look at that Moon Patrol side art. My God, the side artwork is, yeah.
Pause that for a second, Zod. Let's hit a quick commercial and we'll come back and we'll wrap some things up.
Okay, no problem.
Everybody knows he's a driving with time. Follow the world. Sold separately. Pause. From across the galaxy to battle the evil Decepticons comes the ultimate Autobot hero, Optimus Prime. Transforming from big rig into powerful robot, he's the greatest Autobot warrior of them all. With a hidden battle platform, twin rocket launchers for double the damage, and a light and sound power pack for real battle action. And when Optimus talks, I am Optimus Prime, the Decepticons will run for cover. Transformers! Transformers Generation 2. Optimus Prime is all you see here.
Hi, I'm Tommy, the Green Ranger. Man, nothing feels better than a great morning workout. And that was just my warm-up. Being a Power Ranger means I gotta keep in shape to control my battling buddy, the Dragon Zord. How'd you like to tell him you'd rather sleep in than go to the gym? So kick it with me and the other Mighty Morphin Power Rangers next on Fox.
I don't know, Kelly. I was asked to do this promo for some bad guy YouTube channel. Do these people actually think celebrities watch this stuff? I've had a busy week, and from what I've heard, some guy named PD7 is going to talk about his ex-girlfriend. My agent told me this was for a home arcade fan club. I don't know.
No, Tom, your agent was misinformed. This is a promo for my side boyfriend, Jester Tester, and his team of studs, the bad guy Mike Worley, Zod Rider, and PD7. They do this lovely, manly YouTube live stream known as Nostalgia Power. I've done some promos for them before and was actually hoping to spend some quality time with Jesse for New Year's Eve, but I didn't want him to leave his wife. I would have felt so bad. Who knows, maybe 2024 will be the year Jesse can have his cake and eat it too.
All right, so that commercial made no sense whatsoever. But that's okay. It's still nostalgia, right? Even what's her name giving Jesse a shout out. He isn't even here to see it. But that's okay. Who is this home wrecker?
We'll text him.
You're looking at pogs, yeah. Not those kind of pogs.
Not those kind of pogs. Well, I guess we know what our topic is going to be for next week.
Look at the side art on X-Men.
Oh, I know.
Oh, God. Wait till you walk in.
You know,
the size of X-Men.
It's just off by
itself. The player has different side art than the 4. The 4-player, Mike, is exactly the same as the arcade one up.
Yeah.
When you look at that.
Yep. You're right.
Different with.
Exactly. How are we up so early? Corner, actually, I was up until probably about 1:30.
Yeah, I was up.
I was hating my life when I got up this morning.
Wow.
You went until 3 a.m. Oh, jeez.
Dang. Wow, Cornercade.
They always had a Jungle King.
Oh, God.
The old movie theaters. Show that G.I. Joe cab. Yeah, that was a beauty.
Environment so much.
Yeah, you need the skee ball section and I'm sure
bowling.
In time that will all come.
Well,
right?
Bowling and skee ball were all part of the other program, the Neon, the retro Neon arcade program that this developer came from. It had all that. So all that stuff's going to be added back. This is, just.
That's an awesome. I mean, that just sums up the whole. When I walk through that, that's like pretty much what I have in mind when I put my game room together. I mean, not the candy cab part, of course, but the other ones, just the look and the feel of the whole retro arcade thing, like that. That pretty much has been my inspiration and probably a lot of ours. And Phil, I know you know the look and feel of everything has always been real important to you as well.
Yeah, there's just nothing. I mean, Danny's got to say the same thing. Just walking into that room,
Yeah,
you know, and
right.
seeing Ralphie.
You get those
with your
neon lights and
garage cade.
Yep.
Stock Jock, if you're still here, are you going to Disney World tomorrow or today? Did he say tomorrow, Mike?
Yeah. I think he was said tomorrow.
Well, you can get it from Buy Stuff. You can just get their riser booster.
Or is he talking about like an integrated riser, as if eliminate their stock riser and just make it all kind of like one piece? Is that what you're talking about, Danny?
Tomorrow, okay. That's
Disney World.
That's what I thought.
You can literally read the writing on the sides of the panels. When you go in, it's as clear as day. You can go in, you can literally read the side bezels.
I don't know if you're saying like it connected, I don't know if that would work. There would have to be so much. It'd be tipsy. Like that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, it's not like the little 3/8, like the
it's
countercade
different with
ones,
the
right?
countercade. Yeah, I don't, Danny. I
mean,
to
make it look like a deluxe. I mean, I would imagine you'd have to have some sort of. You'd have to.
I'm looking
it.
right. Actually,
not set it in there. It'd have to be attached.
The angle I'm looking right now, you can't see this, but the back side of the NBA Jam, there's a little bit of a gap. Like I can see space. Like it's, I don't know if you want a 4-player, that'd be a lot of weight. Because think about it, it's basically 100 pounds sitting on that.
He did it for the Battletoads cab, did he? Is this Battletoads cab?
No, he made his own. He made his own riser, I thought. I don't know about that. We gotta look. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll ask him. Hey, GCA.
Gotham City, what's up, buddy? Can we pull up the picture? I don't know if I have a picture of his Battletoads arcade. Do you?
I'll you know what?
Or he might have it on.
I'll text Joel right now. Let's just do that.
Can you show up in the virtual arcade before or are we talking Disney World? Either or. Buy Stuff riser's only a ½ inch outward. Yeah, look at that Pepsi machine. Yeah, the posters on the wall. Man, the guy, he thought of everything. Yeah, absolutely shot.
This is it running off of your PC. Click on that icon. And
all right, we'll see. We'll see what Joel says. I just texted him.
He said, just notice the New Wave Toys Replicade doesn't have the red arrows on the control stick for Ghosts and Goblins after looking at this. Oh, really? I never noticed that either, Toxin.
Yeah. They're not as authentic as they claim to be. That's what this is taught.
Good morning.
This is what it taught me. Like I'm looking at the details I'm seeing on this that I'm not seeing on none of the replicas.
Hold on. So G.I. Joel made a one-piece look, you're saying, Stock Jock, for your Yoga Flame. Like
he did one for the Yoga Flame. Oh.
Nice.
Well, then he might be able to, I guess, for NFL Blitz, right?
That was nice of him to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's anything like the riser based on that, your countercade, I mean, those things look really good. I mean, they look legitimate, like they were official Arcade 1-Up products.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, look at all the HS5 cabinets. I know.
The detail on those buttons.
Like you even have like the light glare, you know?
Yeah, the glare.
That's just crazy detail.
Yeah, the glare is fantastic too.
Yeah, well, I wonder. That'd be a great question to ask the guy if you ever get him on, Zod.
What's
he getting these looks from?
Yeah, I don't know. He's, as of now, I mean, it's just.
What would you reskin it, Danny?
Another Street Fighter, yeah, and reskin it.
I know that he sold his riser for KI, but I thought he made his own, but it still stuck out. I remember seeing the picture.
But he could.
I can't let this one go now. I gotta keep looking
and modify that design a little bit. What do you got here? Up those like marquees on the wall.
Yeah,
lights.
That's the version of MAME it uses.
Okay. There you go. Road trip to Disney in the summer, like Clark Griswold. Get in the old wood trimmed. What the heck car was he driving? It was like a Vista Cruiser or something like that.
If you think you hate it now, wait till you drive it.
Thinking of Final Fight, but all those cabs you just showed in VR. Yeah, I know.
Final Fight is in here.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay, so he's saying the one he made for Stock Jock is totally in line, doesn't stick out at all.
Nice.
Can you win a Plymouth Prowler in this virtual arcade? Probably. I mean, they've got everything.
Wow, that is crazy.
Are you looking at?
I'm looking at Stock Jock's comment. Like, it looks like it's one piece. I'm waiting for a picture to come back from Joel here.
Okay, this was the 1979 Ford Country Squire wagon. That was the Clark Griswold mobile, which we'll get into that one episode of Nostalgia Power about iconic movie cars and stuff. That would probably be on the list. Yeah, integrated would be better. Don't think the deluxe would be much tipsier. Stock Jock has a video on it. Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Of the riser?
Tried putting wood paneling on cars. Heck yeah, we did.
Well, I was wrong, Danny. I'm sorry. I mean, it's all in.
Yeah, geez.
I'm getting roasted here, man.
I told you, PD7.
This is my life.
We know.
Oh, we could all get rid of all our. Think of what this could do. You could get rid of all your risers.
Yeah.
Get rid of all your BS. Get rid of all your arcades completely.
What would we do with all the risers?
Stack them up and make a bomb.
Yeah, just use them as like milk crates or something. Can you link the riser video? I can try. I have to find Stock Jock on here. Now we could show his video.
Oh yeah.
Let's give me a minute.
Stop sharing here.
Yeah, I'll see if I can pull his. It's going to take me a second to get. There we go.
That is crazy. Are you pulling up Stock Jocks?
Yep. We get Stock Jock some exposure. Arcade 1-Up Yoga Flame mod. Yep, that would be it, right? There's an ad on it.
Holy cow. Stock Jock just sent a look at this. Look at that bottom. Like it's all one piece.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the video.
Thanks, Stock Jock. Look at that.
You did it.
We may need to call in tech support for me to do this. I mean, I may end up ending the stream abruptly. Who knows? Like when I start getting into some of this. Yeah, I got the video here, Phil. We're going to share it so everybody can take a look at it and so we can embarrass Stock Jock a little bit. Is he still here?
Hi, everyone. This is Stock Jock from Stock Jock's Arcade. This is my first official video that I'm going to post. And I'm going to basically do is show you what I've done to this Yoga Flame cabinet. I got this cabinet during the whole Arcade 1-Up Killer Instinct $150 sale. I ordered the cabinet. I got denied,
Fire
like most
sale.
people did.
Look at that bottle.
Flame sale.
By 5. They did come back though and offer me this Yoga Flame cabinet for $200, which I accepted. The cabinet arrived, I put it together, but there were a lot of things that were missing. Things like the light up marquee, light up coin doors, and a riser. And so I decided I would do is get those.
Do you want the link to this video?
And also
Gotham?
kind of so it would blend in better with my cabs that I have here already. A big shout out to G.I. Joel. He's the one who helped me out quite a bit on this. He pointed me in the right direction for the light kit for the light up marquee. Again, when I was installing this, it was a simple add-on. Didn't even add any extra time to the installation of the cabinet. The light up coin door, that is a compliment of
MG.
Tom, who has that wonderful video on basically splicing together a few wires here and there, and attaching it to your USB port.
I like the little Pac-Man mat he has underneath.
Yeah, that's
like a charm.
Yep.
But the biggest thing was there was no riser, and so I was extremely lucky that G.I. Joel, again from Arcades Anonymous, he helped me out tremendously with this. He actually built me this riser, which is awesome. It's an inline riser, which means is that it's not sitting, the cab's not sitting inside the riser. It's actually right in line with the cabinet. And what's nice about it is it's so streamlined now.
We'll shake it.
That it looks like it's actually part of the cabinet. You can see over here. He built the riser for me, sent it
Looks
to me.
perfect.
It does actually. Looks really, really good.
Oh my God. We got to redo our whole arcade.
I know. Thanks. Now
Start again.
There's a couple more $1,000 down the hole.
Or just go virtual.
Maybe that's just the answer.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's
here's Joel. So you saw Stock Jock. Joel's is all black.
And that was it.
Oh yeah.
Then just put the cabinet on top of the riser, and now it looks like a nice deluxe version. Again, can't thank G.I. Joe enough. I'm going to be relying on him a lot, along with my other fellow Arcades Anonymous.
Very stable. It only was 4 screws.
Nice.
Guitar Hero mod here soon. But again, that's it. I want to just show everybody this. Kind of cool that I was able to do this, and looking forward to doing other things in the future. Thanks so much for watching.
Hey, great video, Stock Jock. That was awesome.
Subscribe to Stock Jock.
Got to go subscribe to Stock Jock. Yeah.
Danny, look what you started, man. That's crazy. Yeah. We had no idea.
4 screws, 300 pounds of sand.
4 screws.
So, I mean, is it how is the durability?
Yeah, I mean, he's saying it's stable, and that was the one thing about the risers that I kind of liked. I mean, Phil, with the deluxes, they can be a little bit top heavy or wobbly. Just those risers gave you that sturdy, like firm base,
but it gave you more of a real arcade look. That's the thing. We're sacrificing one thing for another, having the all one piece, even though it's shaky.
Correct. Yes, it actually looks more authentic, which to people like me, I mean, that's important. That's big,
Authenticity is a big thing, guys. It's part of the nostalgia.
Send G.I. Joel, send one for you. I will not shut up about it.
You got to pay the shipping though, Danny. It's this, that's that weight. It's a lot.
Yeah, I imagine he's not using like cheap crap product either. Now I wonder if Stock Jock's still here. I'm guessing Stock Jock, did you have to assemble that? I mean, I would think that you would, right? Just for like packaging purposes. I mean, that's a pretty big thing to ship if it was already pre-built. Especially sending it to from Michigan down to Florida. Yeah, I Stock Jock. Now you have to start pumping out the content now, buddy.
Yep, definitely
Man,
sub.
what a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
You had to assemble it. Okay.
Okay. Took
5 minutes.
Took 5 minutes.
So
Which
the artwork
actually,
was already on it, is what
yeah.
he's saying.
Which that's
And I love that. I love that GI Joe offers that option to have the artwork already on it, rather than making you get it where you have to apply it yourself, because a lot of people don't want to do that. Yeah.
Yes, that applying of graphics and artwork can be a frustrating thing to do.
Very frustrating.
So Joel did put the artwork on his too. So the first one I showed was all black.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, it looks identical to Stock Jock's.
Perfect.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah, I think he supplied. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I guess with Stock Jock, I think he did supply the artwork.
He has option on the website.
Yeah, yes,
you got that.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, on the website you have the option. You can buy it with
and
the
then
artwork
and then
already
put the artwork.
applied.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to rotate that camera to horizontal. I mean, maybe Joe. Yeah, Stock Jock. You're in the you're the spokesman of GI Joe Industries. Maybe you can start getting into the riser
salesman.
business too.
Hell, maybe we can get GI Joel to start turning these arcade 1-ups into more authentic looking cabinets.
I think there's a market for that. The riser, yeah, it would be a game changer for the peasant cabs, especially.
Yeah, you're spending $2.99, and you drop a little money.
You gotta figure out the marquee, and maybe we should be looking at peasants right now.
Yeah, Phil.
Maybe
peasant version.
Why not?
Walmart, baby. Oh God. Every time you pass those on your walk and talks, Phil, I start thinking, oh, are you gonna actually buy one? Because every time
the peasant cabs, he's
peasant.
You see the gears turning though. He knows behind the camera. He's thinking about it.
That Ms. Pac-Man blue one is looking very appealing now. If Joel can get us
Oreo one.
No. The only blue Ms. Pac-Man we've seen, the one that I went
That's right,
Illinois
Carl. Good morning.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Out partying late last night, were you? So let me get back to Gotham. So what are you asking? If you already have a riser and artwork, are you looking to get new artwork, like reskin your riser? If that's what you're asking, yeah,
we'll start pushing them out.
I do know a couple places that you can get artwork or graphics from, or riser graphics from.
Ryan, yes, a Legends Ultimate for $250 is a steal.
It's a good deal.
It's a steal.
Start putting those peasant versions. Pushing the peasant versions, you get a cut of the profits. Stock Jock's always wheeling and dealing.
The problem with the peasant versions is the fact that they're $2.99, and Arcade 1-Up has had sales on deluxes for $2.99. That's the problem. Now, if the peasant was $1.99, they would be perfect all day, because
$2.99 is turning into the new $1.99.
Yeah,
if you think about it,
it kind of is. Yeah,
think about inflation and all that.
In a weird way, it's almost equal, isn't it?
Yep.
But now if you do see $1.99, you're like, oh my gosh, that's like $99.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful when you see $1.99. Like I say, all the people that got Simpsons for $1.39, it's like, wow, that's pretty good.
Carl, I'm glad you're here, because we talked about this. Like, who actually got Attack from Mars for $149? Who got Simpsons for $139? And MG said that there was a very limited amount of Best Buys that physically had those. So even though they show up online, You just had to be in the right place at the right time. I think those were floor models.
Come on, a $2.99 Pac-Man, Pac-Man peasant. Let's go.
It took like.
So you're saying how could he change? How can I change the riser that came with to become the riser stock job?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It has to. Yeah, I'm the wrong guy. Why am I trying to answer that? You'd have.
Yeah, well,
because you're the man, Phil. Phil, you're the authority, bro. You know, you are the guy. Seriously, this is.
Bobby View has the waterlogged outrun cabs. Can I buy one from him? Get the integrated riser from Joel? I mean, I guess theoretically, yeah, you could do that.
Just buy it from Joel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been wanting to change my outrun into a stand-up, but since my kid plays it all the time, the sit-down is just too small and cramped for a grown adult.
By peasant, Ryan, we're talking about the arcade one-ups that are riserless. Usually light up. They usually don't have light up marquees, but they have all the other features. You can go
Stock Jock. How did that
exclusive to
fit?
Walmart.
He's the only one that can answer this right now in the chat. How did it sit in there? Were there additional rubber feet that you had to put on the bottom of your cab, and that's what kind of locked down? Because all we have are those little white feet, right?
Yeah, I guess he would be the guy.
How does that sit in there? Because on this, the countercade has those rubber feet, and that's what's going in, and it's kind of, I guess it's not an angle, it's a flat, it's totally even on the. Is this the weight of it pushing it down? Is that all that it takes?
It may be. Maybe the weight of the cabinet itself. Yeah, no coin door, no riser, no light up marquee. Yeah, that's the peasant version. And who coined that term, Phil? Was that you? Did you originate that term?
Justin Console Kits.
Oh, really?
It's full credit for that.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of, it's catchy. It's caught on.
Yeah, and I get excited every time Phil says it, because it's like, you know what? One of these days, Phil, we're gonna all end up buying peasant versions.
Well, you're gonna get the MK2 to do that review, because nobody's done a review on that one yet. So going back to Danny's statement, that one, doesn't have the coin door, but the Yoga Flame that G.I. Joe bought has the coin door. Some of them do.
I don't care about. You know what I want to do? I want to get that peasant. I want to get that peasant Mortal Kombat 2, and then I'll reskin it with like Mortal Kombat 3 artwork. So this way I have a Mortal Kombat 1, a Mortal Kombat 2, and a Mortal Kombat 3.
There you go. Those are online, correct? Like they did.
Yeah,
they are. Danny, I might have to stop by Best Buy. We might have to talk about this today. This is huge. This is a big development.
I mean, Phil's mind is legit blown. He can't even.
This combo is not over.
Process his thoughts into words. His mind.
The whole walk and talk just changed.
Walk and talk evolved. There you go. And soon you'll be doing it in virtual reality, Phil.
I just warned G.I. Joel. I go, we're talking about this. Like, is this on the site?
Better fire up the production machines. There you go, bud. All right, guys. I hate to cut this short. I mean, not that we didn't go for an hour and 36 minutes, but...
Are you off today, Danny?
Danny's like, stop by my house. We can
talk about these stands. Yeah. This is crazy.
Hey, Danny, can I sleep on your couch, bro?
Well, I can talk after dark.
Yeah. You'll be at Best Buy from 2 to 9:30.
Jesus Christ.
That's a tough shift.
That's like... Wow.
Closing up, right? I mean, I would have to
what are you bringing for dinner? What's
I was just gonna say, what's
I don't think
lunch?
He takes breaks.
Are you brown bagging it?
He's a workaholic. He works straight through. Don't cut the show.
Don't cut the show.
What does the guy do on
you got a 4-year-old
it out? Remember that?
Yeah. Cut it out. Was that Uncle Joey from
Uncle Joey.
Full House?
Let's go.
Don't leave. No,
All right,
I'll try
Corner.
to keep.
All
We'll
right,
try to
Corner
keep
Cave.
pushing.
All right, Corner Cave. What kind of pillows you got, bro? If I'm gonna sleep on your couch, man, we're gonna party.
He says you can.
Hello.
What
Danny's
about
awesome.
the Pogs?
Danny's so awesome.
Oh,
man.
next week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe
we're gonna make a thumbnail about. It's gonna be GI Joe full stands
Are we changing
virtual
the thumbnail for this week's show?
I mean, I feel like it's a bit misleading.
Yeah, we're gonna
now.
change the thumbnail to like.
just leave it. You know, just go with
Yeah,
it.
who
man.
cares?
You know what?
I don't care.
You're like,
This isn't the first time we veered off on a tangent that took the whole show over. Yeah, that's okay.
Plus Jesse
got it,
wasn't
dude.
here, so
I hope Travis is coming. We're all rounding up a crew for this Midwest Gaming.
Yeah,
Classic.
I mean, I'm planning on being there.
Whoa! Danny just said his couch can hold a family of 6. Danny, you are the best, man. You are.
He's
awesome.
got one of those sections.
All right, crashing at Corner Kate's house.
Yes, there's OTG. What's up, OTG?
Good morning, OTG.
Wow.
Good to see you,
Mine
man.
is so good.
Love it, man. OTG is one of the real ones. I love OTG.
He stopped by last night.
Yeah,
talking
guys.
some football with us.
Awesome.
Zod, who do you like? Who do you like tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so, Serge. I think we will do that.
Okay,
next week,
who do we got for tomorrow?
We have who's the first game, Mike? Is it KC
It's
at
Kansas City at
Baltimore?
Baltimore? Yeah, they're the first game of the day.
I don't think anybody can beat Baltimore. I think Baltimore is gonna.
It's kind of how I feel.
I'm
and
gonna
I hate
disagree with
to
you
say it.
both.
I think Baltimore's gonna smoke them so bad. I think it's. Gonna
I
be
don't know
almost a
about
blowout.
blowout because I just Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes they're tough to bet against. But
I like
I
KC
think
by
Baltimore is
3.
going to be able to take them. I don't know what the weather is supposed to be like in Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ryan
say
Reed.
Baltimore for that one.
Going Ravens.
What about the other game?
Is the Lions at 49ers? The
Lions.
49ers favored by 7.5. So that's a pretty big
Lions
spread.
beat 49ers already, didn't they?
Well, you could
No.
I would
that
have to
was
double check on that.
that was
I
the
don't
other
know. I
game.
don't think so.
Lions beat
against
KC.
40. They beat, it's Lions against 49ers. I think the Lions are going to do it. Lions are on a tear.
I hope so. I mean, I'm kind of like Serge right here. I would like to see the Lions win.
I like the Lions this year, man. I think they got a good team. They're just.
It's going to be a tough matchup to travel over to San Fran and win. Like that stadium's going to be crazy.
Isn't
I'm not
Hulk
saying they
Hogan
can't do
coming
it.
back for the Royal Rumble? Did you see
The
that?
Rock.
I,
Is that what
I
you
thought
said?
I saw Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Isn't he coming
Hogan.
back?
Oh, I don't
Hulk
know.
Hogan was walking with a cane on the last
I
video
saw
I've seen him
something
on.
that he was coming back.
I would. Where's Hot Rangus at? He's the wrestling expert here. He would know. Yeah, I heard The Rock was coming back also. Maybe not for the Royal Rumble, but I don't know. I kind of fell out of touch with wrestling over the last 10 to 15 years.
All right, so yeah, I think the Lions are going to beat the 49ers and the Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs.
So you're saying Ravens, Lions, Super Bowl.
Yep.
I'm going Chiefs, 49ers Super Bowl.
And we're all picking something different. I'm going Baltimore, 49ers.
Well, that's good.
Wow, we're all different.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is there any of us that could still be
Nostalgia
wrong?
power
Is
picks.
there any way?
We've hit all the combinations, I think, right?
I think all three of us have picked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too, Serge.
Packers.
It's going to be
within
soon.
5 years of making the Super. I mean,
heck,
geez.
they almost did it this year, as far as
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
I would have probably, if they somehow would have been able to beat San Francisco, I bet you they would have beat Detroit. Although, I don't know. Can you imagine Detroit hosting a conference championship game? This is only the second one they've ever been
Wouldn't that be
involved
crazy?
in. And I bet the last one they were in 91, I don't know if they were home or away. I would have to think they would probably have been on the road. I'm sure they would have. If it was 91, they would have been playing the Cowboys. And Dallas was, they were a beast of a team back then. So got to pull for the Lions. Yep.
Yeah.
They've never been there. You know,
You
you
just got to root for the underdog.
Yeah, they are. And like we said last night, if you looked at all the odds, I'm sure the Lions are a distant fourth. Because if the other three teams were you kind of expected them to be there.
I don't know. I just can't see Baltimore losing to Kansas City. I think Baltimore.
I don't either.
I think Baltimore is just like
it's an upset, but
it's
until somebody beats KC, you guys. I mean,
that's
KC
the thing.
keeps
I know.
winning.
I mean, Taylor Swift will them to win. You know, they just have to keep showing her face more and more and more. And Kansas City draws this power.
You just gave me an idea for next week's AI clip because
if the Chiefs win, are we going to have a Taylor Swift appearance? Maybe.
Oh my God! You guys
surely not about how annoying and obnoxious she is, right?
Oh my God! I am going to make the most annoying and obnoxious Taylor Swift clip that you could think of. Oh, it's going to be incredible. I already got an idea.
Oh,
man.
I'm a Swiftie, all right.
I'm writing it in my head right now, Mike. It's going to be fantastic.
I'm actually excited to see it. I'm sure it'll be hilarious.
All the ones, messing with Jesse with the Kelly Clarkson. Now we'll use Taylor Swift to mess with you, Mike.
That won't get under my skin at all. So they let Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders sign a one-day contract.
We did talk about that last night, right? We're jumping the gun a little bit. They
got to make it. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Ryan.
All right, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Good luck.
I hope
you're for the Ravens.
Yeah.
When you're done.
Be careful with Taylor Swift AI. There's controversy going on with her right now. Maybe we'll get some good exposure then if we.
Oh my God! Well, the Taylor Swift AI is going to be. I just want to make her.
Yeah,
really,
agreed, Serge.
Really obnoxious and egregious, and I got this idea right now. It's just germinating in my head. Like, wow, this is going to be perfect. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to get to work on it after the show.
Good. Maybe we'll give us a preview this afternoon or something.
Yeah, I might be able to get it done today if I start working on it.
We lose Phil. All right, guys. I think it's
allergies
about time.
Are going crazy today. I don't know what happened.
It's about time. My 4-year-old is.
All right, the VR time capsule, guys, is where it's at. Get on that VR.
Joel stands. Guys, there's more coming.
Yes. Yep. And
I just got a text from him. He didn't know there'd be that much interest. I mean, what do you guys think? Is there interest?
Yeah, I mean, I would say there would be. A lot of people want the riserless cabinets, and I think the 3/4 scale probably sold more units than the countercades, right? I would think so. Yeah, I would think that's their main focus.
Yeah, no, but those countercades are amazing.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they definitely are.
And Joel is doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, I think there will be a market for them. So G.I. Joe Industries is going to looking to hire here soon, probably. So Stock Jock, start sending out applications.
Yeah. Forget Stark Industries. We got G.I. Joel Industries
taking over
here, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out today and last night, and it was a lot of fun. We got a little off subject today, but that's okay. That's kind of what we do a lot, anyways. And that was too cool not to share. That was too cool not to share.
And hopefully we'll have Jesse back next week.
I would think so. Yep. We'll be back full force next week. And thank you everybody for hanging out. We will we'll catch you guys next time.
Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks.
Guys.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.